Welcome back to session 3 of Supply Chain Management and Service Sector, wherein we will discuss about the service quality model and analyze it with the help of a case study. This will bring about a better understanding of the significance that service quality has in the performance of the supply chain. Let's now start with the service quality model. From the name of the model, it is clear that it refers to service quality. This module is essentially used to measure the service quality and the customer satisfaction, and it is more likely applicable to the service sector rather than the manufacturing sector. Developed by the academic researchers Zietmal, Parshuram and Berry, the SERVQUAL model pertains to market research concept as it studies the customer satisfaction. But the model can be very well linked to the service supply chain, as the ultimate goal of the supply chain is to deliver value to the customer. Let's see the driving forces of the service quality model. As mentioned earlier, this model applies more to the service organizations rather than the manufacturing organization. The driving forces that influence the development of the model are intangibility, heterogeneity of the services rendered by the value firm. These unique characteristics render it difficult for the firm to assess the service quality objectively. Hence, these two factors are considered important reasons to assess the service quality of the firm. The model is also called as the gap model, as it helps the firm analyze the gap between the service quality performance and actual service quality needs of the customer. The model serves as a structure approach to be utilized by the service firms to assess service quality. The 5 dimensions of the service quality model are tangibles, reliability, assurance, responsiveness and empathy. Tangibles is related to physical facilities, infrastructure, equipments. Reliability, the ability of the firm to keep up the promises dependably and accurately. Assurance is related to the knowledge and courtesy of the employees and their ability to build trust and confidence. Responsiveness is related to firm's willingness to help the customer and provide prompt service. Empathy is to care for the customers and provide individualized attention. So these are all comprehensively the 5 components of service quality model. The benefits of service quality model. The firms can improve their service quality by making a thorough examination of the service needs and service quality. Service quality provides detailed information on few aspects like how the customers perceive the service, how the customers perceive the performance, how the employees perceive the customer satisfaction and expectation, customers' comments and suggestions. This would help the firms improve their service quality. There are certain limitations of this model. When this model is put to application, there arises a doubt on the following issues. The issues may be related to validity of the 5 dimensions included, uniform applicability of the 5 dimensions to all the services, use of different scores contributes to problem with reliability. And now we will focus on a case. Let's start with understanding the SERVQUAL model by considering Swiggy as an example. Swiggy is a Bangalore-based food ordering and delivery company. It operates on a single window for ordering food from a wide range of restaurants, and not only that, have own an exclusive network of delivery personnel who will really carry out and pick up orders from restaurants and deliver it to customers. It is a complete food ordering and delivery solution that connects neighborhood restaurants with urban foodies. The SERVQUAL model of Swiggy is now explained with the dimensions. Tangibles. Delivering food is the core they do. Hence, it is a trio user line wherein the customers, restaurants and the delivery executives come into scene. Being an app-based business, the infrastructure facilities that they require is IT that connects consumers, restaurants and the delivery executives. The executives deliver the food in a 2-wheeler. Further, there has to be a regional and zonal level personnel who act as customer service executive to address any issues or challenges that arise. The next aspect is related to reliability. The promise and the predictability of the supply chain plays a huge role in the consumer's choice. No doubt that they encounter uncertainties in dish preparation times, restaurants' efficiency, delivery executive speed, changing traffic conditions and his familiarity with the area, to name a few. If the consumer decides to order his or her favorite dish, but the delivery time is, for example, 62 minutes, they fail on a promise of timely delivery. If a consumer orders a particular dish, but we then found that the restaurant is out of that dish, we fail on this promise of availability. But beside all this, they are able to serve the consumers with hunger savior in just a few minutes. The next point is related to assurance. Right away in the app, there are options for the customers to rate the food of the restaurant and also the performance of the delivery executives. This helps them get the right feedback from the customer to be utilized for improving the service quality. Further, they have a constant check on executive login volumes in a certain area, zone-wise cancellation rates, demand-supply match in that area for both food and delivery executives. The picture attached explains the scene behind this aspect. The next one we are going to look into is responsiveness. Realizing the time-sensitive nature of food and the intention to help the customers in line with their willingness, Swiggy has made efforts to deliver the best on demand consumer experience, and hence they themselves are in the delivery business. The quality of food is inversely proportional to the time it takes to deliver it and in turn when it is consumed. And this is when Swiggy had introduced the live order tracking of the order status. The next dimension is related to empathy. Unlike any regular e-commerce business, Swiggy is a three-way marketplace in a hyper-local setting, wherein there has to be a mass of consumers, enough restaurants to be interlinked, and the delivery executives at all times. This will aim to satisfy the needs of each and every consumer and care for his needs. The app is so customized with personalized care as it shows food preferences, the live snapshot of delivery executives in customers' area, which restaurants are live, enough variety, the range across all price points and cuisines and more. Swiggy makes it all possible with the big data and an impressive engineering team who work on real-time accurate information amidst constantly changing dynamics. When a service firm focuses on the service quality and designs an impressive service quality model that allows the customers reap all the benefits of the service, the supply chain management proves to be highly effective. With the understanding of all the concepts related to supply chain management and service industry, we have now completed this module successfully, achieving the learning objectives. Wish you good luck.